So the Mixbox is essentially a keyboard and arcade stick fused together, mainly for the sole aim of being used for fighting games. The latest version builds on this foundation, and it takes it to another level by adding the spacebar as an additional jump button. So now we have the Mixbox S Plus. This does not only make executing difficult fighting game commands child's play, but it further reduces the learning curve for those making the jump from keyboards to leverless controllers. The WASD directional keys and spacebar use Cherry MX Red key mechanical switches, which makes movement and input commands feel satisfying to pull off while sounding appealing to the ears. The feedback and fast response time of the key switches greatly improve my ability to do motion inputs quickly, without messing up any inputs in the process. As you can see, we have 13 premium Sanwa Denshi buttons. We're given 5 smaller red ones and 8 bigger blue ones. Now the main gripe that I have with the button layout is that it looks a bit too cluttered for me. As you can see, the red buttons are placed in areas where they may not be as efficient for games such as Street Fighter 6 because you need to react to things like drive impact and things like that. You might want to place the buttons around here, maybe the bottom right, bottom left hand corner. Right, so it's just easier for you to, when you're pressing these buttons, let's say you're blocking or whatever it is, just quickly press a button here or press a button here to react to these kinds of things. Alright, I feel like Mixbox should consider allowing us to design specific layouts even at the expense of charging more money for it, as it will allow users to have more of a personal connection with the controller, as you can tailor it to be more optimal for the games that you play. Layout aside though, these Sanwa Denshi buttons are most definitely up there with some of the most satisfying sounding buttons I've pressed in a long time. The function buttons are situated at the top of the controller in a place which makes it borderline impossible for you to accidentally pause the game mid-tournament set. This is a W in terms of controller design from the Mixbox team. Even the most basic combos feel satisfying to do just from the sound of the buttons alone. Back to the main selling point of the S Plus, which is the spacebar. Now the reason why it's so good is because you have more than enough space to use both your left and right thumb on it at the same time. This makes it easier for me as I'm someone who likes to use my left thumb for movement and my right thumb for things like tagging emotions. Okay, so this is very easy. I don't have to just have one button here. Like other leverless controllers might just have one button here and you have to fight for the space. You don't have to do that with the Mixbox S Plus. You can have them both on at the same time and alternate as you need to. Having a spacebar as a jump button makes seemingly difficult or technically demanding inputs even easier, such as Adult Gohan doing his fast fall. If I was using WASD, I'd have to use the same button I used to jump and go down to do the move. Right? Because I'm using the spacebar, however, I don't even need to let go of down. I can hold down, press the spacebar, and you can see down is automatically input because I'm not letting go of it. After that, all I need to do is press the special button. That's it for the Mixbox S Plus. If you're looking for something that's high quality, high performance, that prioritizes elite efficiency across the board, then this is the controller for you. All I need is Team Mixbox to consider more options for button layouts, and they'll have a serious contender for best leverless controller in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.